Right, so hey everyone, sorry it's been a little while to get this video out, just been doing some stuff. Anyway, this is the Astra Nav, that's what I call it, my 3D printed DIY flight stick for, simulators, games like DCS and Star Citizen at some point. So basically, I've got everything wired up. It's all connected to a Arduino Pro Micro. Surprisingly, I just used it from the old flight stick that I built, and to my surprise, it has enough pins for all the inputs. So I'm very happy about that, and all the buttons work, unlike the last one, which is good. So basically, well, I guess we'll just go through them and look at the input thing, the setup USB game controllers on Windows. So firstly, the main trigger, I guess, we've got our first, well, this is our dual stage trigger, and we've got the first detent there, and then the second one, I guess not really much of a detent, but it's an audible sort of click. But if we just go to the first one, we can see on here that I have mine as the second button. And then clicking it all the way down to the second detent, it goes 2 and then 1, like that. I'll just pause it here because there's a plane coming over. Alright. And so that's the first, just the main trigger. I know it's both in the shot. It's sort of hard to see, but so that's buttons 2 and 1. Then we have button 3, which is this top one that I have set up. And now you can set this up however you want, but I guess it doesn't really matter which buttons these are, because you'll just change them in whatever game you're playing. But this is my third button here, and it's lighting up correctly. Here's button number 4, button number 5, 6, which is probably for like countermeasures and stuff. 7, could use that for like, I think some people use them for brakes, and others for like switching camera views or whatever. Our 2 hat switches. So this first one up here, I don't know, just works as a normal hat switch. Both of them, there's not really much to say. I have this weird thing where I'm able to get this middle position between the left and top, and that's for both of them. But for some reason, it's only that top left one. I can't get it anywhere else. I'm not sure if that's something to do with the code, which it probably is. Sorry, there's another plane coming up. Alright, that plane's still sort of in the background, but we'll just deal with it. Anyway, hat switches, I guess they're more like a 4-way. They're sort of like a 5-way now with that point there, but it's not like the pressing down, it's just that in between left and top. So hat switches, all buttons working, and we've got our pitch and roll axis, which is tracking well nicely with those Hall sensors in there. I don't know if I can get this. But yeah, now, so that's all the inputs, and they're all working great. I'm happy with that. Also, in the last video, which is the build video, I didn't have this bottom plate. I just printed this out. It's on the, I do have it in the files when you go to download them. But basically it's just like a wider platform for like a desk sort of mounting. Well, I mean, like just tabletop sort of setup, because I don't have any clamps or anything. But now, with going over that quickly, I think I'll just switch over to the screen recording for my so I can go over the code that works with the Arduino Pro Micro. I'll do that now. Okay, so here is, well, this is just the Arduino joystick library code that I've managed to put together. I'm no coder, I don't know what I'm doing, but I've just watched various YouTube tutorials and stuff like that on how to set this all up for my joystick. Anyway, I'll just go over the things that you'll need to change, which is basically if you're building this exact joystick with all these buttons exactly how I've got it, all you really need to do is just set up all your pins that you've wired to your Arduino, because there's no real right way to do it. You can wire them up exactly how I have it here, straight to the Arduino pins, but if you want to make it, might be a little easier to just wire it all up and then go through the code afterwards and just mash them all up. But that's up to you. I've just got some labels here telling you which ones I have set up. This is how I've got it set up. These are my pins. Your pitch, your roll, your main trigger, the panel buttons, side thumb, which is like your countermeasure button, and this is your pinky for your brakes or whatever, switching camera views. Your two hat switches, they're supposed to be 4-way, I think. I'm not sure if it's a code thing, setting it up as an 8-way, or you won't be able to do 5-way with that middle button because there's just not enough pins on the Arduino. But I'm not sure about if it's the code that's doing that weird 5th hat switch input. So yeah, I guess there's not really, I don't know what to talk about. You basically just leave all of this stuff and you just set up your pins that you've wired up to your Arduino. If you know what you're doing with Arduino code, you're more than welcome to go through this and make all the changes you want. So what I'm going to do here is just a bit of a DCS test. I don't know how to properly fly these jets in the game yet, and I'm not sure how well it's going to go because I don't have a set of rudder pedals, but I do have a throttle controller that does have this dial on the side that I can use as a makeshift rudder sort of thing, which is what I've been doing, and it works alright, but it's not ideal. Right, got our gun, gonna feed it. Let's go. Okay, gun's working. Just making sure I don't fly this, I'm not sure. But let's see. Should be straight ahead of us. Locked, right? Not sure what the gun thing is doing. Oh, there it is.
Track
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where it went. More that way. This thing doesn't turn at all. Oh. Is that it? Sorry, I just need to check. Oh, they're behind me. Where? Oh, there. Jesus, I can't see a thing. Oh, where? There.
Angle of attack. Speed.
Yeah, I'm a little slow, aren't I?
Speed. Tracking.
Oh, hello.
Tracking.
Where'd you go? Is that you? Oh my god. Where?
Tracking. Pull up. Tracking.
What the heck?
Tracking.
Oh, right behind me.
Tracking.
I'm going way too slow for this.
Tracking. Lock.
Where? Where'd they go, guys? Oh, there they are. Why is my gun doing weird things? Did I crash? What the heck? There's no way they just crashed. Oh my god, they did. Well guys, I suck at dogfighting, but they suck at flying, so I don't know what that was about. Also, I don't know, this plane does not feel very responsive. I think that was the right way to do it. Do I... Should I try and take out these guys? $200, $300. Whoa. Okay. Let's go for that. Let's switch to our RB75s. Let's go like that, and then I got switch to A and F, I think it was. Alright. I think I know why my stick is doing this weird, like, choppy thing. Which I'll talk about once this plane goes away. Yeah, I tried testing. I think that plane's still there. I tried flying, Jesus, I'm really getting a little crazy here. I tried flashing an experimental sort of code which would give it a little bit of a dead zone, just because I was having some issues trying to bind my controller to Star Citizen, but it turns out it's not this stick, it's my throttle, because it's using potentiometers and it's very, very janky. So I tried putting a code on here with a bit of a dead zone. That's why this is like stops there in the game. So I have to flash the old one back, which is perfectly fine with no dead zone. And it should bind to pretty much anything. How far out are we? Put kind of a strong wind in this mission, so that's why my plane is a little drifty. Oh, getting a bit close. Slow down a bit. I don't exactly remember how to fly this. Use this. And these should be just down here. Oh my god. Who am I even naming it? I don't know how. I need to properly set this all up, but I'll probably do that once I build a new throttle, because I don't really like mine. It's very janky. Let's try to go around, shall we? I need to set up like target designator stuff, but the controls are not, like, they're very confusing setting them up in the settings. They should be around there. I don't know. It's not working. Anyway, I think I'll just stop it here. I've got a pie that I'm cooking up in the oven. Oh god, what is that looking at? It's doing some weird stuff, man. It's probably looking at my plane. Whoa, that's my weird control. My weird throttle setup. There they are. Anyway, I'll stop it here.